Welcome back, folks, to Mini Motorways. It's that time again where we do our daily and it's the weekly, which will obviously be on another video. And so let's have a look, see what our week become, our daily, I should say. Yes, I am pigs as usual. I should have said that. Not that you really need to know that, because there's nobody else that's going to do these, but well, on my channel anyway. But Rio de Janeiro. We know. Ooh, this must be a single choice then, or no choice at all, even though it says a choice. Start with one of each upgrade, and no further upgrades are offered. So it's, yeah. At least it's not that, but I don't get anything. It's some colours, distance, always right. So, oh hell, this is going to be interesting, and it's going to be hard, but we'll try. That's the only thing we can do. I'll put this way, because this stops. I don't think they can get... Yeah, they can't get nothing in there. Because of the zone, and it can't be next to a... let's speed her up a bit. Now let's break all this to there. We've got our motorway, we might as well use it to paste this. Oh, thing. I have to wait till that's all finished. Come on. Come on. Might not be having an house over there. Right, close that. That can go to there. That needs to come up round. I want a decent... I could have done, I suppose I could have done this. Which again would force it to... And what I'm trying to do is push the businesses away from each other. At least the motorway jumps over that. Obviously now I haven't got no other motorway, but I couldn't really think of a way around that. No, not really. Even the tunnel wouldn't have. Oh yeah, I don't get any choice, do I? Because obviously. It's not, at least it's not as bad as that one about 3-4 days ago where the game started and it was completely blank. I can't remember the day, but it was last week. if you haven't seen that, just you'll have to have nosy on the last week was. I believe I can work out what it was. I wish I should have put something in the description because that was weird. That was definitely seemed to be a bug to me, but never mind. It's funny, sometimes, it's like when we get the expert one. I hate the expert, but sometimes I do actually quite well on the expert. I don't know why. We'll send it round like this. Well, we can either do it there or there, but it doesn't really make much difference. Well, that's... Yeah, that's technically not true. Yeah, well, no, we can't have a tunnel directly there, so that's going to be an issue. Well, it's not an issue, but we can only have one. This one we can't use yet. Yeah, thank you very much. Suffice to say, I am guessing a lot of road tiles. Let's redesign this here. These two could go for this one. These two, because they're relatively close to each other, can come in this one. How's that? Oh, Sorry. I'm not even sure why he zooms in this. Yeah. I've never used the zoom unless I've accidentally moved the mouse wheel. That might have been an inspired idea by doing that, I think. Right then. Here's where the problem starts. I think this has to go here. This has to come out from there. You cannot... Do not pass go. Do not put £200. Is it 200 or is it 100? Can't remember what Monopoly is now. I just quite like that game. But it wasn't the same as an Infinite Life. I should do quite well with it. So you got Old Kent Road and thought, well, that's just rubbish. Good old Marylebone Station. Can I? Yes, I can do that. See, technically I want to move these around, but I do have a bridge. A barrage. But that's a lot of stuff. That's an issue as well. I think we'll send that round. That's close enough to that. In fact, actually, what I should do is do this. And not connect it to it goes in there. Go around and put it to there. Because that way, it would have stopped this by going that way. There's a lot of planning in this game, even though you don't really think it is. You know? When you consider what you have to think about. I'm not implying that all these boffins that do this, you know, that do the all the planning for the roads and that should be using mini motorways as a well. Or in fact, actually, if we look at it this way, actually they might do better. But that's another story for another time. Because even in England, we have some crazy roads. It's just crazy. If I just took this off and I connected this up to here, now obviously it still will go that way, but it may be less. It may be less for that why it goes around this way. I do not know. Well, I've got to use a roundabout somewhere, haven't I? As long as it's not too close and doesn't have too many connections to it, it may work okay. Again, I don't want that to pass this, so I'll push it. I suppose I could have connected to that one. But, that one can come up a bit further than what we normally would do. I'll leave that one because it only wants one. I don't want it to try and be a large business. Oh, let's put it, because you know what it'll guarantee? It will guarantee that we'll get some weird connection. Now I've got an issue. Now I've got a definite issue. Because I cannot get that round there. So this is going to have to come out. It won't work again. Right, so we're going to have to get this to come back round here. What's it? I'm thinking, can I use that? Can I send all these down? Well, I don't really want to send them down for layers, but I mean, I could clean this up and move them. Like I could do this. Let's say I could do that. That could then connect. Let's say like that. Which gives this a bit more room to breathe. Oh yeah, we're all about breathing now. This mini motorways is on about breathing. Right. I haven't got the bridge back yet, but I'm just waiting for it. I need to somehow. This is going to have to. Well, it's going to have to connect to here, isn't it? I don't see any other way that I'm going to be able to get this. I've got 56, so that's not a problem. I'm going to put this right between because we can't build any the game there, or the devs or the game or whatever you want to say. They can't put nothing on there. I'm just waiting for. There we go. That. Now they'll start to kick them out. Let's go on this side. There's no. Well, it's not technically true. I could do it around here, which would take him around the. I'll rather have that connect there, maybe. Which would then take them around this and not go in here. Don't think it's any faster. Like, I will do that. That's there. How are we doing? How are we doing, Sonny Jim? Yeah, they have picked that over going through there, strangely enough. So it must be faster. I suppose it would be and not going through. If you've not got no alternative, you're going to have to go through there, right? Well, that's it. I can't do it. You can't do it. That tunnel. I'll take this off. That'll have to be connected there, which means it's going to run all the way through there. The problem is this one here. That gives me the round. No, doesn't give me the roundabout back because that's not a roundabout. That then gives me the option to put this here and then connect that to that. That was the worst connection ever. As long as I don't connect this one, they'll go. This one will go around this way. The trouble is, that I know what the problem's going to be. Is there's 3 colours on that now. They don't. For some unknown reason, is roundabouts in mini motorways are terrible when it gets to 3 colours. Absolutely terrible. They struggle. I'd be quite willing to put that into there. It's still not great. That is the dumbest workaround ever. But it's a workaround. And it's a workaround that's going to work. Well, not necessarily. It does get me all these out, and that's why I did that as well, because they should pass down there. Maybe it's that way. Yep. Sweet. Ah, got 500 nearly points. Oh yeah, I'm awesome. Pix is awesome. It's not going to last much longer, like I must admit. Actually, I have a cunning plan. I'm going to scrap this and go, oh no, I can't do it. I'm running out of, I want this back. I'll be on Sunday, that'll give me 20. Awesome. Thank you. Pause. Right, let's redesign this blue to go through here. That takes blue out and sends him up this here. Now blue's got completely confused and doesn't know where he's going. I'm going to take that traffic light off. Rods and a dream. Look at that. Oh, there's nothing I could do with that. I can't even get... Can I? Actually, no, I can't. Come on, pigs. Pull your fingers out. Don't be defeatist. Don't be defeatist when you've got a plan. It's a plan. It's a one hell of a plan. They're going to come around there and then start pushing themselves into this. You watch when these come out. They're going to come out in absolute droves. We'll cut this corner. Probably the yellow's going to fill before I get even there, like, but still. That's not my problem. Oh, Shacklebana. Shacklebana. Anyway, that was an ad one. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't knock me for that one. I only had one of everything. I mean, you know, I still didn't do too bad, even with one of everything. To 700, it was a work in progress. If I had something of something, if I had another motorway, that would have been better. If I had this, it would have been better. But it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out pigstv.com. And like I said before, and I've been saying recently, we're getting close to the 250. So if I get over to the 250 subscribers, then we're going to do another video and we're going to discuss a few things and go, etc., etc. But don't forget to check out pigstv.com. for all the latest videos this week, and you know, you can have a see what's on now, see what's coming up, all for free. Don't need to pay. Anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.